Dry bulk shipping, what exactly is the outlook for 2018 and what do you see as threats and opportunities in this particular field?
The dry bulk shipping market has shown signs of improvement. It's the first time in the last 8 years that we see the fundamentals being correct, which means that the demand side is growing at a healthy pace of more than 2% per annum, and the ton mile is increasing even more. And on the other hand, the supply side looks very contained, with order book being below 10%. So overall, we think that we are heading for at least 2 good years for the dry bulk market, and this is something positive finally for our market.
What do you think is the effect of scrapping or of non-scrapping of old ships in the dry bulk industry?
Well, with the market improving, there is less scrapping, and it's normal because everybody is trying to make some money from their vessels. But I think with 2020 coming and being very close, the regulations with ballast water treatment systems, with eventually putting scrubbers on vessels, this will make ship owners think it over, and maybe at that time there's going to be more scrapping than what we've seen the last few months.
In the last 10 years, someone would say that the crisis has actually affected to a great extent companies, and in order to raise capital, either to invest in new ships or just maintain the ones that they already have. How do you think the capital markets can actually contribute to the operation of these companies?
Well, I'll use an example, which is Starbulk. We have managed to raise over 1 billion of new equity, cash, from the capital markets by being listed in the stock exchange in the US. And I think this is something that we benefit tremendously. We used it recently for a couple of acquisitions that we did, because we use our stock as currency to acquire those companies. And as such, I think that the market, the investors, like what we're doing, because they prefer to invest in larger companies, in more liquid stocks, and companies that create stories and that would at the end be profitable for their own benefit.
Finally, would you also like to comment on the organization of this conference and Capital Link?
Capital Link, every time that they organize a conference, every year, it's even better and better. You see good people and quality people attending, both on the panels, but also as speakers, but also among the people. So you have the possibility to meet the market leaders of the industry. And I would like to congratulate Capital Link and Nicholas and Olga Bornozis for what they are doing for the shipping.
Actually, it's a very pleasant surprise to see you here today, since your presence has not been so, let's say, you haven't been here so often in every single one of them. So what changed your mind, if you like, or given the opportunity of this particular conference?
I think what Nicholas Bornozis is doing is very important for the shipping market, and by being here present, would like to honor him and to thank him for what he's doing for the market, our company, and shipping in particular.